Hi guys, it's Liam here, just coming at you with first tutorial. It's going to be just the basics on Cinema 4D and what's all this, oh, Java. It's all good. So the image we're going to be making today is just a simple one. It's going to be just a bit of Thrausi, glow, and I'm going to be sending you my Lightroom, which is what gets this ambient effect and nice little shadows and everything all over the place. So yeah, let's get into the tutorial. So what you want to do is just, some people have asked me how the basic proper beginners have been asking me how to get the logos into my Cinema 4D. Oh, I can't use your AI files you're sending me, and it's like, it's an AI file. Look, it says Adobe Illustrator. That's because I've got Adobe Illustrator on my computer. But literally all you've got to do is drag and drop it in Cinema 4D, and then scale 1, group splines, obviously everything the same, and then your image will come up. And what you want to do is, because you want to keep one of these all times, just in case you want to add an effect, is just Control C, Control V, just copy and paste it. Then what you want to do is just click and drag this box with the weird lines around it, and then click to extrude nabs, and then copy and paste it again. So Control V, Control C, Control V, and then just drag your paths onto the logo. Then if you press these little minus signs to get them to there and drag them into the saw one, so where the original one came out from, and just put inside, because this is going to be your inside text. Then you want to just Control C, Control V it again. Click both of them, change the fillet caps to fillet. What this will do is add a different effect, so you've got the inside and the outside text. Just turn these off a second so you can see it. So if you render out, you literally just get the outlines. Let me just add them back in a second, then just open up all of them, Control and click all of these, make sure these are dark orange so they're not selected, and then just extrude NURBS, and then just go to Object, change the movement, change the depth to 100, so you get the nice deep text, and just get it in a nice little angle so you can see what you're working with. And so you got the inside one, so these are the outside ones, see? So name them to outside, and then close these down a second. Then what you want to do quickly is make just 2 quick textures. So I'm just going to make a plain white, just literally completely plain white, and then I'm going to make another one which is the glowing blue. So what you want to do is just go click this little box here and just go across to find the nice blue, then go to glow, just click glow, and take both of these down to about 50%. You get the nice glow, but then it's not too much. But then if you click this, double click the material again, and then right click and go to soft shadow, object soft shadow. This is what adds such a nice shadow onto it. So you click it again, and then object soft shadow on both of them. Then we're going to be using Thrausi in this tutorial as well, just so you know. And then just so you know, you drag that onto the inside. If you drag it onto the out, it adds them to both extrude nabs. So you've got the plain white on that one, and then plain white on that one. We're done with the outside layer now. You just leave that one how it is. With the inside though, we're going to be adding Thrausi, so just change that to Thrausi quickly, so you know, see what you're doing, and then just put spare paths on that one. Then with Thrausi, right, what Thrausi is if you just broke Thrausi, I'll just show you quickly. If you just break it with no textures on it, plug in Thrausi, change it to 25 pieces quickly. If you break it with no textures on there, let me just break it so I can take a few seconds to do this. But yeah, what I'm saying is if you just break it, you won't have any textures on it at all. So you'll have to make your own textures again. It's okay if you're using simple textures like the ones I'm using, they're not too hard to recreate. But if you're using proper textures like lava or something which it takes a lot of effort, then yeah, you just get left with these 4 cut inside cut out. So let me just press Control V to Control Z a minute to go back out that step, and just delete these a minute. But what you do is, obviously they're out here now because we've broken them, put them out. But if you drag and drop the materials you want to use, so you want to use the inside and the outside. So if you drag and drop these in here, and just move them around, so your white one's on the outside. So now you've got your inside, and then your outside. So you've got the two materials on each of them. If you control click both of them, so you've got both of them selected, and then go plugins, Thrausi, change them to 25 pieces again, and break now. Let's let this do this thing again. If you look, you've still got the white on the outside, and you can't see the glowing blue at the moment, and you don't get the inside and outside texture here. Right, what you want to do next is just click this first cross and just drag down, and it selects both of them, and then make sure you've got both of them selected correctly. Go to MoGraft and then fracture. Then if you make sure you've got both of these selected again, this is where some people mess up. If you've got both of these selected, then go into fracture. Now leave both of these selected and that one dark orange, and then go MoGraft, Effector, and then Random, and that'll add you a nice little effect. Right, what most people say is if you go down to between 0, 1 and 2 on here and then drag it down, you get the nice little effect. What I found to get a nicer effect is if you click synchronized, it synchronizes the breaks. So yeah, we're pretty much done with this tutorial. I'm going to be giving you a Lightroom with this tutorial as well, just so you get the nice effect that I did with the ambient occlusion. If you just render it out like you haven't got hardly any decent shadows. So what we're going to do is we're just going to press all of them, Alt G, group the objects, just put logo in there. I've already got open. Oh no, I haven't. But if you go recent files, well, I'll go recent files because I've already got it on there. But if you open your color, your Lightroom, and I'm just going to delete what I've got in there so far, which is the last logo I made for someone earlier on. And then what you want to do is just press Control C, go to Window, your Lightroom, Control V, and then you'll have it in there. For some reason it's not copied it properly. I'll just go back and Control C again. Do it a few times just to make sure. I've got a rather rubbish computer, so it doesn't work well. And then what you want to do is, what most people find is if you, I'll drag it into the Lightroom and leave it how it is. And then when you render out, you don't get the full light of the background. You get a nice effect, but you don't get the full light because obviously, I'll show you quickly, but it's in line with the lights. So you want to do is just drag it back a few centimeters, and then go back to central image, and just get it centered as best as you can. What I found to get more of a shadow on as well is if you make sure that you've got all that selected and just turn it to one side and put it back a little bit, and then I'll render it out quickly. I'll stop the recording while rendering just in case it takes a while, and I'll just change the save file for that second tutorial. Oh yeah, my output settings as well. With the Lightroom I'll be giving you, it's going to be just a Cinema 4D Lightroom, so you should have all the settings correctly. But if it's not, if you just look at my save, it's PNG, alpha channel on, and then you just choose where you want to save. I'm going to put it into pictures and then tutorials. So Thrausi tutorial Ep.1, and then ambient occlusion, global illumination, and object glow will be automatically on, all on the right settings. So then when you render it out quickly, it shouldn't take that long, but yeah, when you render it out, you get what the ambient occlusion and global illumination does. It's just, it maps out the shadows, so you get the nice shadowed effect. So what I'll do quickly is I'll pause the record and come back when it's finished rendering. So we're back, it's all rendered, and if you look, you've got nice shading, nice glow and everything like that. So that's going to be it for tutorial 1. If you'd like me to do some more tutorials, just comment that you'd like me to do some more. If you'd like to see this in a background, I can make a speed art on one on this actual image that I've just made here. I'll keep you saved on my computer for a few weeks, just so if you do, then I'll get one done. Thanks for watching. If it's helped you all, please like, maybe comment on the video what I could improve on. It's my first tutorial, so any help for me is help for you. Okay, thanks again.